My name's Anne, born and bred in Manchester, live in Fallowfield. I look after my son, and I've been looking after him now for about 25 years. I'm a very private person, so I never told anybody about his diagnosis and his behaviour, so I just carried it all. Eventually, as the years went on, I was getting more and more stressed and anxious, depressed, burnt out. And then I decided to take early retirement. I couldn't do it anymore. And I'm a quite proud person, so for me to ask for help would be a no-no. And I think that comes from childhood. You just get on with it and you do it. You know, that's how I was brought up. You know, born to survive, that kind of mentality. But I wasn't surviving. I was just existing. It was a lonely life. It was lonely. I was in town somewhere and I saw an advert for Carers Manchester, and I thought, oh, what's that? And there was a phone number. Anyway, I phoned and they said, why don't you come down and have a chat? So I went down and met David. He's so welcoming, and he just said, tell me what you want to tell me. So I said, well, I'm tired. I'm tired and I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do anymore. So my caring role involved making sure he took his medication so he didn't kick off, make sure he's got his methadone and try not to use as well as taking the methadone, but he'd be sneaky with that. Making sure good personal hygiene and trying to get him to eat because he wasn't interested in food. So I was his nurse, his dietitian, his doctor. I was everything, everything. And David said, you know you're a carer, aren't you? I said, no, I'm not, I'm his mum, and I love him. He said, yeah, that's okay, yeah, you are his mum and you do love him, but you are a carer. There was a computer class at this centre, and they said, why don't you join? So I don't want to be with other people, because I'd isolated myself as well, because I didn't want anyone to ask me any questions. Anyway, I joined the computer class and I absolutely loved it. And it got me out of the house for a bit. My sister had come and look after my son. I didn't talk about myself. I just said I worked for the NHS and I took early retirement, and I thought that's all you need to know. And then they were sharing stories with me about their caring role. So I started talking more and more, and they were sharing stories, I was sharing stories, and then we'd start meeting up for coffee on our own. And then there was put me in touch with other organisations. And as the years went on, I thought, yeah, I've missed so much. I'm the creative type. So I started writing stories and I started writing poetry, but just locking them away. And then I joined an art group, and I was always told as a kid, oh, you're no good at art. I was bloody marvellous. Should have seen the paintings, absolutely wonderful. I can write stories, and I can write poetry, and I was kind of like, back in the day, I was really like, isolated and kept myself to myself. But then I started glowing and shining. And I thought, yeah, I've got a life. It can't all be about him. I've got a life. That centre and David gave me some control back. I started taking control of my own life, and it was like, because I felt invisible. And yet when I was there with David and the other team, I was visible. I was human. I was someone. And a little light came in here, and it was like, I like this feeling, you know, I like it. And I'm entitled to it. Yes, I'm a carer. I'm proud to be a carer, because I do a damn good job. I get acknowledged, I get respected. I've got friends. I'm a writer, I'm a poet, I'm a painter, I'm an actress. I'm a survivor, 100% survivor.